Good morning, children. I am Pallavi Sinha. In class 10, you have to study two books in English by NCERT publication. The first book is First Flight and the second book is Footprints Without Feet. As you know that today we are passing through a very critical phase of global pandemic. So we have to utilize our time staying at home. So today I am going to discuss the poem number 1 of First Flight. The poem is Dust of Snow, written by Robert Frost. Let me read out the poem first. Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Now word meanings: way, manner, shook the snow dust down, hemlock, a poisonous tree, rued, held in regret, felt sad deeply. Now I will explain the poem. The title Dust of Snow refers to the tiny particles of snow. The particles are so small that the poet refers to them as dust. In this poem, the poet recounts an incident that changed his mind. First of all, hemlock is the name of a poisonous tree with small white flowers. In the first stanza, the poet is in a sad mood and is walking by a tree named Hemlock Tree. As he passes by, a crow sitting on the tree shook the tree and some dust of snow fell on him. Here, the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, are signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood in the opening scene. In this stanza, the movement of the crow has not been specified, but the beautiful sight of the snowfall and the falling dust of snow leaves a deep impact on the heart and mood of the poet. In this stanza, a scene of despair is created. तो इस प्रकार से इस स्टैंजा में हम यह देखते हैं कि एक कौवा एक हेमलॉक ट्री पर आकर बैठता है और तब पेड़ पर जमी हुई बर्फ़ की धूल झड़कर नीचे पोएट के ऊपर गिरती है। उसके बाद पोएट, जो कि बहुत सैड मूड में था, उसका मूड चेंज हो जाता है। नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had drew. In this stanza, the poet, who was having a terrible day, but the falling of the snow on his head lifted his mood instantly. His mood changed from sadness to happiness. He felt refreshed. Now he thought of spending the day from being wasted in disappointment. The falling of fine dust of snow on him gladdens his heart. A change comes into his mood. His mood brightens all of a sudden. He had given all hopes of saving that dull and cheerless day. But now cheerfulness replaces the sense of regret. The poet realizes that the whole day has not gone waste. At least a part of the day has been saved. The act of the falling of the fine dust of snow on him has cheered his heart and mood. तो इस प्रकार से इस स्टैंजा में हम यह देखते हैं कि कौवे के इस काम ने पोएट के दिल को बदल कर रख दिया है। बर्फ के धूल के उसके ऊपर गिरने के इस घटना ने उसे यह एहसास करवा दिया है कि जिस दिन के पूरी तरह बर्बाद हो जाने पर वह गहरे रूप से पछता रहा था, कम से कम उस दिन के कुछ हिस्से, कुछ समय को, जबकि उसके ऊपर बर्फ की धूल गिर रही थी, को उसने बर्बाद होने से बचा लिया है। Thus, in this poem, the poet has expressed the significance of smaller things which imprint our thought processes. So now, students, I will discuss the rhyme scheme and the literary devices used in the poem. First of all, rhyme scheme of the first stanza is A B A B Crow and snow are the rhyming words in the first and third line. Me and tree are the rhyming words in the second and fourth line. Literary device used in this line. Enjambment. Same sentence continues to the next line. There is no punctuation mark in between the lines. Second, assonance. Repetition of vowel sound. O sound is repeated in the second line. Rhyme scheme of the second stanza. HCD. Heart and part are the rhyming words in the fifth and seventh line. Mood and rude are the rhyming words in the sixth and eighth line. Literary device. Enjambment. Same sentence continues to the next line. Alliteration. Repetition of consonant sound. S sound is repeated in line number 7 and H sound is repeated in line number 5. Next, consonants. Consonant sound is repeated. D sound is repeated in the last line. So that's all about the poem, students. Thank you.